Chapter 23. "Save the sandwiches," Gloria Dump yelled to me. "Save the punch." I got my dog pictures," screamed Sweetie Pie. She went around tearing them off of the trees and the chairs. "Don't worry," she kept shouting. "I got 'em." I grabbed the platter of egg salad sandwiches, and the preacher grabbed the punch, and we ran into the kitchen with them. When I ran back outside, I saw that Amanda had a hold of Miss Franny Block and was helping her into the house. Miss Franny was so teetery in her high heels that the rain would have knocked her right over if Amanda hadn't held on to her. I grabbed Gloria Dump's arm. "I'm all right," she said, but she put her hand on my arm and held on to me tight. I looked around the garden before we left. All the crepe paper was melted and the candles were out. And then I saw Otis. He was standing there by his jar of pickles, looking down at his feet. "Otis," I hollered at him over the rain. "Come on, we're going inside, Otis." And when we got in the kitchen, Amanda and Miss Franny were laughing and shaking themselves like dogs. "What a downpour," said Miss Franny. "Wasn't that something? That came right out of nowhere," said the preacher. "Woo-wee," said Gloria. "Dog," squawked Gertrude. I looked at her. She was sitting on the kitchen table. The thunder was really booming and cracking. "Oh, no," I said. I looked around the kitchen. "Don't worry," said Sweetie Pie. "I saved them dog pictures, and I got 'em right here." And she waved around her wad of magazine pages. "Where's Winn-Dixie?" I shouted. "I forgot about him. I was just thinking about the party, and I forgot about Winn-Dixie. I forgot about protecting him from the thunder." "Now, Opal," the preacher said, "he's probably right out in the yard hiding underneath a chair. Come on, you and I will go look." "Hold on," said Gloria Dump. "Let me get you a flashlight and some umbrellas." But I didn't want to wait. I just went running out into the yard. I looked under all the chairs and around all the bushes and trees, and I called his name real loud. I felt like crying. It was my fault. I was supposed to hold on to him, and I forgot. "Opal," I heard the preacher call. I looked up. He was standing on the porch where Gloria and Dunlap and Stevie Dewberry were standing too. "Your guests are here," the preacher said. "I don't care," I hollered. "Come on up here," Gloria Dump said, and her voice was hard and serious. She shone her flashlight right out at me. I walked up onto the porch. She handed me the flashlight. "Tell these boys, hey," she said. "Tell them here that you glad they came and that you will be right back just as soon as you find your dog." "Hey," I said, "thank you for coming. I just gotta find Winn-Dixie, and then I'll be right back." Stevie stared at me with his mouth wide open. "You want me to help?" Dunlap asked. I shook my head, and I tried not to cry. "Come here, child," said Gloria Dump. She reached for me and pulled me close to her and whispered in my ear, "There ain't no way you can hold on to something that wants to go. Do you understand? You can only love what you got while you got it." She squeezed me hard. "Good luck now," she called as me and the preacher stepped off the porch and out into the rain. "Good luck," Miss Franny Block called from the kitchen. "That dog ain't lost," I heard Sweetie Pie holler. "That dog's too smart to get lost." I turned around and looked back, and the last thing I saw was the porch light shining on Dunlap Dewberry's bald head. It made me sad, him standing on Gloria's porch, his bald head glowing. Dunlap saw me looking at him, and he raised up his hand and waved to me. I didn't wave back.